Dear colleagues, dear Mr. Vitanov, member of the European Parliament, dear Madame Belander, Head of Unit of DG Justice and Consumer, dear President of CCB, James, and dear friends. It is a pleasure for me to be here and representing the European Legal Lawyers Foundation as the chair of its board of directors. And I am really thankful to have the opportunity to present you the so-called artificial intelligence for lawyers, which you all have. The artificial intelligence for lawyers, which is the main outcome of the project that was run together by ELF and the CCB, and it was co-founded by the European Union. And of course, it is a pleasure for me to be here for other reasons too. First of all, this event, as all the others before me said, this is the, and the CCB Standing Committee tomorrow will be held tomorrow, is the first event which will be held and which is to be held after this pandemic and the worst epidemic that was known in the last 100 years, and we do hope that is really behind us. Today's event is, after 2 tough years, is one of the first occasions for some people to meet other colleagues again, like we are here in the room, or to come to Brussels, to a city where we have been many times, and we had many nice occasions here together. It is also very nice to see again old colleagues and to meet for the first time with others when we are presenting the project, a project we started at the beginning of the pandemic, and be optimistic that this will also end with the pandemic, at least to some extent. Let us really hope that the war will not be a successor of the pandemic. Second, as James also outlined before me, ELF is honored to hold this event together with the CCB. Since the establishment of the ELF in 2014, we have been collaborating with the CCB on various EU-funded projects in different areas of EU law. Today's event proves how useful this collaboration is, not just for lawyers and bars, but also to promote EU law and the rule of law across the member states. I want to thank you really to the president of the CCB for the support of this organization and the staff, the provision of the staff in the AI for lawyer projects. We are celebrating the outcome of the project today, but there are many other actions we run together, one day or another. In another meeting like this, we might be celebrating their outcome too. Third, I am very happy to see that so many people attend this event in person, and in addition to this, I welcome the 250 people who are following us online. This interest shows how important the topic itself, and not only the meeting, but the substance. AI for Lawyers project was a priority under the e-Justice Action Plan for 2019 to 2023, which is all well known for us. It was a priority for a very good reason. We are living in a world where IT developments run ahead of law. It requires all of us to react promptly, and in this case, us means institutions and all legal actors. Today we are presenting a tool which will be very useful for lawyers and law firms on how they can use the artificial intelligence. This tool is a guide, and it presents a clear picture on the challenges, but also on the opportunities. After the presentation of the guide, 2 sessions will be held on topics that we hope will also be beneficial and interesting for the audience. I hope that all of the participants will find it just as useful as we at ELF found the work undertaken in the project over the last 2 years. Thank you for your attention.